This is Rob, the non-hungover host. Joining me as always, Isaac and Patrick. What's going on, guys?
Yo.
How's it going?
Yeah, it was all right. I was looking forward to this tonight and talking to you guys and stuff. And I got this weird picture from someone's significant other saying that he wasn't feeling very well and he had a little too much to drink last night. Anybody have any ideas who that was?
Oh, not me. I don't
No. Ooh.
have that.
Someone, throwing up at 4:30 in the morning.
No.
Or attempting to throw up at 4:30 in the morning. Is that better?
It wasn't even that. It was just vodka makes me sick.
So you were you were okay drinking all weekend for Ocean's Calling, but a couple vodkas threw you out of whack.
Yeah, I can't. That's not good for me.
How was it? How was
Yeah,
the party?
it was good. It was just a dinner party for work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I shouldn't drink any vodka at all. It just makes me sick. For
I've
not
reached the
even that,
point
not even
where
that much. It's just not good.
I've reached the point where I just like shouldn't drink at all.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, and I was just at Target too, and they had two more boxes of the Venusaur, and I'm like, I had to do it, and got nothing.
Uh,
No, I got uh, Enz Enzorark,
mhm.
Noibat, a cool Noibat actually, and what was the other one that was kind of neat? Oh, my 16th Bulbasaur from Mega Evolution. I'm getting real tired of seeing that.
We both have multiples of those.
Yeah. Anybody need a Bulbasaur? Anybody? Anybody need a Bulbasaur? Um, yeah, Steven was supposed to join us tonight too, but I don't know where he went off to. I think it's because I didn't invite him the day before that he's weird about invites. I don't know. It's strange.
Hmm.
What about you, Epic? How was your week, man?
I think it was okay. Work was
Well,
crazy.
we wouldn't know because you haven't talked to us all week. So,
Hey, neither of you talk to me, and every time I go to play with you, never there.
yeah,
So
I've been
good.
on Discord every night and no one's
Mhm.
been there.
I was on for 2 weeks and nobody was there. I had to listen to John talk about ships and welding.
Okay. Well, I mean, you still have to come. I mean, we all have to deal with it.
Nope, nope, I can't.
We all have to deal with it. If I have to show up and sit there and listen and wait for you, you have to show up and sit there and listen. But I
Well,
usually my hours change, so I'm not getting on until like 7:30 or 8 now. And now Jose and I have started the. We're going to the gym every Monday and Wednesday, Friday, so it's even later. So, all
How's that
right,
going?
well, it was going great. I expected Epic to expand more on his week, but it looked like he wasn't. Um, so
what?
it's going. We've only been a couple times now.
Yeah.
You guys know Steven's like really dreamy and already filled with muscles, so he's not the best trainer because he's
Mhm.
Yeah.
already like hardcore, but he understands that, and he's not bad. He's not bad. I have to give it a few more times to make a judgment. He's like, all right, guy, we're like lifting weights for like 30 minutes and we're doing all this
Yeah.
shit, like where I'm pouring sweat off me. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, all right, man, that was our warm up. Let's get going on the. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm like crawling down the stairs to try to get to the other workout room. And so, yeah. How was your on call week, man?
Standard. Just too much work all week. Too much work.
On call all the
Like,
time.
feel like I take a break from everything else in my life when that's going on.
Do you actually ever get on called or
Yeah.
at inconvenient times or
Yeah.
just
Well, yeah.
normal?
There's just one of the evenings I had to go back right when I was eating my dinner.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much do you like? Does your heart drop when that phone rings?
Yeah. Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts so bad.
I have it set so it's like because I'm getting emails all night long, but so I have it set if I get a Slack ping the same time I get a text message, then I know something's bad.
Something's going down. Either
Yeah.
that or it's Rob trying to navigate Linux. So one of the two things. I've actually got your work on call number for my SD card problems in Linux.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. Tonight is an epic turn. We have not had an epic turn since Garth and
Mr.
Murderer.
Brooks.
Yeah, Mr. Brooks. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with this time. I was gonna text you earlier to see if I should like take a couple edibles for this.
Oh, yeah, might as well.
But then
Start
I just
now.
never got around to it. But yeah, take it away, brother.
All right. So tonight we're going to dive in and unlock the secrets beneath the runway. We're going to talk about everybody's favorite airport, the Denver International Airport.
Oh yeah.
Is this the
okay.
demon horse? Is this
Oh,
the
we'll get
demon
to the-
horse?
That's
We'll
the
get
only
to,
part that I know.
Yeah, we'll get to Lucifer. Don't you
It
worry.
has a name.
It has a name,
Oh, yes.
and it's a murder horse too. It's actually killed somebody in real life. So
Yeah.
You know what? I've heard some stuff about this airport. I think I listened to it on a podcast once. But you being a huge airplane nerd, I'm excited to see what you have.
and I took my Tylenol, so it should help me out really good with this.
He accidentally took the Tylenol PM. He's like half asleep.
Now it's the autistic kind of Tylenol,
Yeah.
anyway, so we're good. So what I'm throwing up on the screen right now is a map of Denver International Airport's layout of the runways and everything like that. So Denver International, if anybody doesn't know, construction started in 1989. Crazy year, right? But it didn't open for business until February of 1995, a whole year after it was supposed to open. They had delay after delay after delay, which leads to a lot of conspiracy issues and different thoughts about why it was delayed. So I'm going to run down a list of the most famous conspiracy theories about this airport, and I want you guys to jump in and tell me if you've heard them and what do you think, if they're true or not. So
I need to interject already with a quick question, just because I'll forget it if I don't.
Okay.
Is this the airport with like the fucked up mural?
Oh, there's murals. Yes, buddy.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. So remember back in the 90s when NWO was taking over the Wrestling Federation?
New World Order, baby.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It's not just a wrestling thing. There's a whole conspiracy about New World Order being this whole organization that's a secret society within the Earth, right? And they're going to take over and control everything. So keep that in mind when we get going. But first, we're going to talk about the Nazi runway models. So here is the traditional map of the
I remember this one. I'm excited.
Yeah. So do you see this runway here?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I was to show you this? Okay, didn't show you. Man.
The suspense is killing me.
Dun dun dun. Okay.
Still-
What?
Oh, I can see it over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Swastika.
Yep. Swastika for sure. So if you take all of the runways, and there's a lot of new runways that were built after the fact. But
They're
they
like,
kinda
oh, we got to
all-
cover this shit up.
Yeah, but they kind of all still line up to swastikas.
Really?
Kind of weird.
For anybody,
Yeah.
for anybody listening and not watching our podcast, it's he's got the runways pulled up, and they're very clearly in the shape of a swastika. I mean, a couple lines are a little bit longer than the other runways, but no, it's definitely a swastika.
Yep. And the smart folk will be like, oh, well, you know what? A swastika points to the north, to the west, to the east, to the south. And I guess you would want runways going that way, right? Hogwash. But it does line up that way. So it looks pretty weird. So people are saying that this is a tribute to the fascist New World Order that began when they started building this. All right. Any comments on this?
What's the
Do any other airports have a swastika runway, or is that just this one?
All of them. It's weird.
Do they
No.
actually?
No.
What's the east-west line in the middle? That's not a runway.
The east, west, what? You're talking about the taxiway?
The red line you have there. That's east-west.
This one right here? Or this
No,
one?
that's not. Yeah, that one.
These are taxiways. So that's how the airplanes get out to the runway.
Okay.
But they all conjoin into a swastika. So
Interesting.
Good way to start, right? Nazis. So
Mhm, mhm.
always Nazis.
And every once in a while, you can kind of throw in demon Nazis too.
Oh, demon Nazis. I like that even
My
better.
favorite kind of Nazi.
Most of them are. So,
Wolfenstein.
Ooh.
all right. So I want you to go back to 1977 when Mr. Steven Spielberg wrote a classic called Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
Do you remember the noise it made? It was like dear, 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 or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Well, the cryptic signal that was in that movie was supposed to point people to the Devil's Tower in Wyoming. It's a famous Wyoming landmark where this whole movie takes place, right? Where the close encounter happens and this movie's based around.
Mhm.
What if I was to tell you that it doesn't line up with the Devil's Tower at all?
What does it line up with, Epic?
Well, you guessed it. The Denver International Airport, a dozen or so years before it was actually built and even dreamed of.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is that?
So the-
I don't know the movie. What does that mean?
The close quarters of the so
Aliens.
they gave coordinates of
Oh,
the
okay.
location of the Devil's Tower. So this is where
Ah,
the aliens were going to come down and meet the humans for the first
okay.
meeting.
And it's the airport.
It's the airport. It's supposed to be in Wyoming at Devil's Tower, but this
Yeah.
airport didn't exist back then.
Right. Yeah.
So kind of a coincidence, right?
Yeah. And they picked that spot.
New World Order.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the New World Order, okay? So when the airport was commissioned in 1994, they happened to build and put something called a capstone. Anybody that knows construction knows like a cornerstone or a capstone to finalize the project, to memorialize it, right? And they talk about who helped build it, who did all that fun stuff. Well, of course, the Masons were involved, right? The Freemasons.
Why wouldn't
Okay.
they be?
Yeah, not a big deal, right? But look down here, New World Airport Commission.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. So the Freemasons, Masonic lodge and everything was dedicated because, most people back, early were Freemasons, and that's how this country was kind of built, right? Why did they put New World Order or New World Airport Commission at the bottom? Kind of odd.
It is odd.
It's just another one of those cogs in the story here, right? Or the wheel.
I am like 100%. There's some shit going on with this airport.
The most worshipped Grand Lodge of
I was
AF.
just reading those.
Yep.
Are these like Masonic titles for people?
Yeah.
In the
The Grandmaster Benjamin H. Bell Jr. Also, Claude W. Gray Sr. was also a Grandmaster.
This is wild. I didn't. This thing still exists. This organization.
Yeah,
The Masons?
maybe.
Freemasons? Yeah.
What do they do?
They're like the moose, but not drunk.
The Moose Lodge.
Sorry for moose people because
Yeah.
I grew up there. Those pull tabs, remember that shit? Yeah, good stuff. 3 cherries in a row, win like $1. That's good
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I never gambled when I was a kid; it was illegal. So the Freemasons they were kind of like at least in the 90s and 2000s. I know they were like a philanthropy type organization. It was a bunch of brothers that got together. You had to know somebody to get in the club, and it was a beautiful organization. You go in down in Alexandria, where you guys live. There's a huge Masonic tower. When I was doing the place, my customer down there, one of the gentlemen I was working with was a Freemason. He was just joined a while ago, and he was telling me all about it. And the Freemason lines up with the entire downtown of Alexandria. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And when I did a customer in the middle of Pennsylvania, I went to a Freemason lodge in this horrible town. This town was like just destroyed. And I walk into this golden palace that's marble and constructed. It has a phone in the back, not a phone, but like a megaphone thing that goes all the way down to the other thing in the bathroom. But it was they rented out because they're not like they used to be, right? It's not
Yeah.
as big. So, but anyways,
The most
DIA
worshipful.
Yeah, DIA was was contributed by the New World Airport Commission, which doesn't exist anywhere else except right here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. What is this commission thing? It was just for this specific airport.
They made the name up. Yeah.
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 Huh.
Maybe they wanted to
Did
be
they
like.
make the name up, or
Mhm.
was it given to them?
Ooh, we don't know. All right. So we
I'm
got
not
a lot
great
of
at
evidence.
weaving mystery.
We have a lot of evidence here already, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about these. Wait, hold on. Have any of you ever been to DIA, Denver
Yeah,
International Airport?
I did. I was there like last year.
Did you walk around and look at the little different things? There's so
I
many
don't.
weird things.
I don't remember looking in the airport at much.
Okay.
There's a
Well, when you
lot of
walk,
weird shit in the airport.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you walk around, there's like these inscriptions on the ground all over the place and on like the
Hmm.
walls and stuff. It's the weirdest thing. Um, and I'm going to show you one right now. This one reads Besh Digai. Definitely pronouncing that wrong, of course. But this is an inscription that's in the
What does it mean?
terminal on the ground. So
Yeah. What is this?
a lot of people say it's some Kabbalistic language, right? Or some like cryptical language that we don't know. And some people say, well, maybe it's a Navajo language, actually, kind of Navajo. So, Dazit Dit Gal is the mountain that is white, or more simply, White Mountain. What is under White Mountain? What is under a big thing in Colorado that's some people had to go there with a trapper keeper in a South Park?
I don't remember.
You
Rob?
don't remember? Cheyenne?
What?
You know the
Oh, oh, thank God.
Yeah, we're not talking about X's here. We're talking about the Cheyenne Mountain, the range, the secret, not so secret base that's a bunker to survive the end of the world, right? Or what is Cheyenne Mountain, Isaac? You're
I don't know anything. I don't know Cheyenne Mountain. What is that?
what?
It's out there.
Cheyenne Mountain?
Yeah.
It's the NORAD. It's a Cold War nuclear bunker. It's where the U.S. Defense Command is. It's designed to
Okay.
survive a nuclear attack.
Okay. Okay.
Blast doors. Well, that's another term for Cheyenne Mountain Complex or
Okay.
the White Mountain. So this is around, and there's a couple more as well. There's Nini Nicey, which is the Tallow River, translated for Navajo name for the branch of the South Platte River, which flows near the DIA. So a lot of these make sense, right? So this is their culture. This is the people that we stole the land from, because America, go, yeah. But there are a bunch of these all throughout the airport. It's actually kind of cool. So next time you go, just take a look at the weird crap around this airport.
Is that like half a leaf up there too? What is that?
Yeah, it's a big leaf with a little leaf coming out of it.
Okay. Okay.
That's how leaves are made.
Yep. Yep. And then they talk about a white mountain. So I don't really know.
White Mountain in Indian
Oh,
language.
there's a ghost in here. The ectoplasm. Ah!
Whoa.
You remember that South Park with
Oh my
Brandy?
God, that was so bad, dude. That was a bad South Park. There's been some really. Have you watched any of the new season?
No, not at all.
All right, here's some more. Agog is another symbol that's here with a mine cart.
Gold.
Yeah, yep. So they say it's paying tribute to the past of the gold rush, right? So next time you're at the airport, just take a look. It's really cool, and they have actually kind of a fascinating airport. If you ever get to go there, a lot better than the Rock.
It's like a
Why
mining
do you
thing?
have like the periodic table symbols in your floor? That doesn't really,
Is it?
I guess.
Is that a mining thing though? Are those the symbols for whatever they're mining?
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like a mine cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's AU and AG? Is that gold, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
One of them's
don't know
gold.
why.
I know that.
Do I look like I passed science class?
I don't know. My
I'm talking about conspiracy theories here, guys. I'm not the best with science.
AU.
All right. Cue the Jeopardy noise while we look this up.
AU is gold.
Okay. What about AG?
Silver.
Gold and silver. So that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
So this is a tribute to the mining of the history of the Colorado area.
Okay.
Why's everything got to be so cryptic, though?
I don't know, man.
You're
I don't
asking
know.
the right questions, Isaac.
big
Why
puzzle.
does it?
You are. You
Why
are.
can't you just say gold and silver? Everything's a big mystery.
Right. Right. So we talked about the Freemasons. We talked about Steven Spielberg's weird coordinates that go to a field that never had anything on it. That ended up being the most controversial airport in the world. We talked about Nazi runways. We talked about the Freemasons. And we talked about some weird Disney Diet Gaia stuff about Cheyenne Mountain or White Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I'm going to talk about is kind of freaky. This is the 3 murals by Leo
Oh.
Tangunga.
I hate these things.
Now, I'm going to show you the first one. This guy is pretty odd, right? So if anybody's listening, it's a picture of a Soviet-style dude with a AK-47 with a big brandished knife on the front and a sword.
And like
Stabbing-
children hiding.
Yep, children hiding underneath bricks or near bricks, and him stabbing a dove in the butt. And then some like mothers and souls crying over to the left, going up to heaven or into his whatever New World Order thing. Oh, and there's a rainbow. Makes it kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So what?
This is insane.
What in the heck would you have something like this? And look at it. Seems to be a Nazi eagle symbol up here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Literally.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of weird.
But all these murals link together, right? They supposedly tell like a story.
They do, and let's talk about this real quick. So this is the first mural that shows this information, or whatever the hell that is. And now let's look at mural 2. So mural 2 is even more effed up.
Yeah.
So-
it just keeps going.
Now there's a quail or something in a box, a physical box that doesn't really exist. There's buildings and forest on fire in the back.
Are they
They're-
eating a jaguar?
Well, yeah, they are eating a jaguar. Look at that.
What?
It's kind of nice. And there's a turtle there looking all like weird.
All of the
With a-
children look pained too. Like it's not.
Yes.
These are not happy children.
Well, look at the girl at the bottom right there that's in a coffin or whatever.
Yeah.
They're dead. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep. As well as the Indian in the middle, the Native American in the middle. And on the left, the other Native American. And then the dead buffalo on the right, a penguin, a whale, and of course the ever popular, whatever that thing is there. What's that the dove? I don't know, whatever that little bird is. So, okay, so now we saw the first one. We see what comes next. Are you ready for the last picture?
I hope so.
Well, this one depicts the beautiful, bright future of the New World Order.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Anybody listening? It's a big rainbow with every race and everybody all together with their flags and doves in the middle and the defeated soldier at the bottom with a broken gun.
Okay.
So, and the New World Order has risen and taken care of.
And he seems to be covered in some sort of banner blanket.
Yeah, I don't know. But
What are the words on the yellow ribbon?
it says
Looks like-
Pokemon.
That looks like it says salami.
Yeah,
Oh, man, I
sala-
would kill for
sala-
some salami right now.
Salami Pocojo.
Okay. Friendship. Mup. Peace. Paz,
Yep, peace, pause.
Alafia. Is it just peace written in different languages?
Yes,
Probably
it
probably
is.
actually.
Actually, I remember hearing that.
Okay. Well, that really screwed my freaking conspiracy theorist with this painting. So what it what it actually depicts, and what the artist says it depicts. So there's many claims that it's foretelling a one world government or a fantastic future in which the New World Order or Illuminati or the reptilians, as a lot of people think, has wiped out most of the population and ruthlessly rules over what is left of humanity with an iron fist. It actually depicts climate change.
But
What?
in nowhere in there did I get climate change from this.
Mm-hmm.
The-
Yeah,
the-
no, yeah. So he says it's showing, you know, the capitalist craziness of the first person, to the second with the forest burning, and to the third with that ruthlessness destroyed with peace sitting on it, and everybody living under a rainbow. So
So they defeated.
I
Yeah.
feel like we could have depicted climate change a little differently.
oh yeah, there should be less dead people, I would
Yeah.
think, and less guns. I don't.
Climate change is gonna shoot us, guys. Come on.
Yeah, well, at least we got a Boy Scout here apparently. So look
Oh,
at
yeah,
that.
that's good.
We got Richie Rich there too. Look at, yeah. So, anyways, that is the three murals, the most famous murals on.
So
in-
wild.
Yeah, very wild.
It's not really what you're trying to look at before you get in an airplane.
That's a good point, right? Like fire.
Especially with everything like exploding and on fire.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been kind of weird so far, right, guys?
Yeah, definitely strange.
Yeah. So, do you know? There's some talk about statues all over the airport and outside of the airport. So we're going to talk about one in particular that it's not the one you're thinking of. So this is a statue of Anubis, who is the Egyptian god of death.
Oh my god.
Of course. Yeah.
So this statue was outside of the airport between June 2010 and January 2011. It's no longer there. It was part of a traveling exhibit for King Tut.
Okay.
But everybody going through there was like, why is there a statue of the ancient god?
The god of death right before I take off on my plane.
Yeah.
So if you're not thinking in conspiracy theory, there was a traveling exhibit that was in Colorado at the time, and they were advertising it with the god of death at the airport before everybody boarded. It's very,
Sure.
very good.
Sure.
I mean, if you look way down there, it does say King Tut. But
Yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah.
And this statue was 22 feet tall, by the way.
Oh, geez.
It does not
can't-
look that tall from
Yeah, you
here.
can't tell from this,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, it's huge.
Yep. Yep. So that is Anubis. And finally, we're going to talk about the biggest, most crazy thing about this airport that's above ground.
Okay.
That's above ground.
Oh yeah. He's not ending here.
No. But this guy's freaky, man. So
Yeah,
this
my-
is the ever popular Lucifer.
I love this damn horse.
Yeah.
So,
My Uber driver, when we were taking me to the airport, he was telling me about this. So I'm excited to hear this.
yeah. It's so anybody that's listening, it's a massive 32-foot tall statue outside of Denver, right when you're pulling in. Pure blue Mustang, huge Mustang with demonic red eyes, marking the entry to an airport.
I think the
weird,
eyes
right?
really make him.
What's that?
The eyes really make him what he is.
Oh yeah,
Red eye.
it's definitely a beautiful statue. If you like demonic Mustangs with red eyes.
Who approved all of these decorations?
The New World Order, buddy. I don't know.
That's what it, there's. Yeah, that's the real question, because
So is there a story behind this
Who's
statue?
Margaret?
Yeah. So this was made by Louis Jimez, or Jimez. I can't say his name, but he was an artist who
Jimenez?
created the sculptures back in the day. And he apparently was depicted by waking up in the middle of the night and coming down to his house and seeing a wild stag or his horse or something inside the house with its eyes glowing red from the light or something like that. I don't know. That's what his wife says.
Hmm.
But Lewis can't tell us because Lewis was killed by this statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's the best part of the story. Sorry, Louis.
Yeah. Lewis was working on a statue, and one of the legs broke off, or a piece of the artwork broke off. I don't know if it was his leg, but it severed an artery in his leg and killed the man. Continuing its demonic reign over the West End of Motor, which I've stayed in. It's a little odd. But yeah, so this is the story of Lucifer as well. What do you think of that?
Didn't like his brother have to come finish it or something?
I don't have that part, but that makes perfect sense because his brother was also an artist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so wild though.
I was pulling for the horse to kill his brother too.
Oh my gosh, that would be insane.
Man, that's wild.
I love this horse.
Was this
I wish
put
I could
in
have it.
when the airport was being built, or did it come later?
Yeah, when it was
came
being built,
later.
I believe.
So
Oh,
are
really?
they
I
all,
thought it was while it was being built. Or
Well,
I
hold
thought
on,
it
let
came
me-
later.
Let me look that up because the stuff I said was while it was being built. But maybe that was the renovation they were doing. Oh, and by the way, it's a beautiful airport, and they're doing a $13 billion renovation to it.
Jeez.
Is Lucifer staying?
It didn't say anything about Lucifer. So
It's
so
just like
Lucifer- Oh, go
someone
ahead.
died making a statue while it was being built. That's just bad vibes for the whole.
Whole thing. Sets
Haunted- haunted
the
airport.
whole entering the airport vibe off, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Lucifer, the officially Mustang, was commissioned in 1993, but due to delays in the tragic death of artist Louis Jimez in 2006, it wasn't completed and installed at the Denver International Airport until February 11th of 2008. It was
Oh, and that was pretty like recently in the grand scheme of things too.
it was a long time ago, dude. It's like 19 years, 18 years.
Let me feel better about myself,
13.
okay?
I know. This sculpture was finished posthumously by his family and studio. So definitely interesting and one of the most iconic and freaky things about Denver International Airport.
I love it. I love Lucifer, man. But if you think the story's done with Lucifer, Isaac, you are sorely mistaken.
Yeah, that's all I
Oh.
know.
So this place has a cool baggage area, right? So
That
gonna show
human
you-
heads come out of in between the bags.
kind of funny you say that, because in the baggage area, there are these gargoyles
Gar-
coming out of
gargoyles?
suitcases.
Why are there gargoyles in the?
Yeah.
Why not? I guess, right?
Why not?
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody's ever watched the cartoon Gargoyles back in the 2000s.
So,
but,
random side note. I pulled a Lorcana Goliath gargoyle full art. It's worth $200.
Whoa,
that's cool.
that's wild.
So yeah, so the whole story behind these apparently is so that the previous Samsonite luggage factory was in that area and had
Okay.
gargoyles on the building, and this was to pay tribute to the Samsonite lore, where everything started for the luggage company, and of course the baggage area in Denver. So, but what the freak?
Yeah, it's just
Like-
a strange accumulation of like art, you know.
Yeah. So if
Like,
anybody's
you go to places and like art's supposed to flow together and shit, right?
Yep.
But this is just kind of like my tattoos all piecemealed together, like patchwork, right?
Well, gargoyles were meant to like scare away evil spirits. That's why they put them on buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
But why are they taking their heads off in this picture?
To scare the evil spirits. That's scary to the evil
I'm scared.
spirits.
Definitely. There's the one sticking his tongue out at me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Hey, that exists if you go down to the baggage claim. So
Cool.
kind of cool. So talking a little bit about the Denver International Airport, when it was dedicated, you usually have a couple hundred VIPs, like the governor, the people. Yeah. No. 2,000 VIPs helped dedicate new airport from all over the world.
All over the world.
Wow.
Yes. Yep.
I thought you were
So-
going to say, like, this airport is dedicated to Satan.
I mean, she does have her hand out. I don't know what that means though, but and a red dress. So, but that's yeah. So you don't usually have 2,000 delegates coming in to dedicate an airport, but
Yeah, just a
it is
random
big
city.
airport, right?
Weird.
Yeah. So that's the above ground craziness. Okay, we talked about all the Lucifer, all the murals, all the capstones with New World Order marked on them from a company that doesn't exist. There was also a company that helped build the underground tunnels and hotels and things like that on the property, and that was called New World Construction Company.
Oh, my
course.
God.
Yeah. I didn't grab a picture of that, but it shows right in the bidding documentation, New World Construction Company. So definitely fun. Now let's talk about the tunnels and the
Okay.
bunkers. So one of the most popular conspiracy theories about DIA is that it is a complex designed to harbor the elite in the event of the end of the world.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So-
There's like a massive network, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're saying there's 22 miles of network underneath in tunnels. Now, this can be explained. Denver International Airport was the first airport to try to build an autonomous luggage delivery system. And
Okay.
it was supposed to be belts and luggage going all over and going from one plane to the other, all this different stuff. Never happened. They tried. It failed miserably. Or maybe it was never really supposed to happen. So all these tunnels, everything exists under this airport. It's confirmed. We know it's there. We don't know if there's a bunker, but to go with that bunker, they say that underneath one of these runways, there is a bigger, more gigantic runway that travels. I didn't write down. Somewhere of like 10 miles. Like a huge runway underneath the dirt that could be plowed up at any time to allow people from all over the world to come in and land. I don't know. I don't know about that, but that's in there. This guy, Mr. Anonymous, is a big conspiracy theory theorist back in the 2000s, and he did some posts on Reddit and different things like that. And he said he was a whistleblower, and he claimed there was evidence, and apparently he showed evidence. I did not see it, but of a 6-story deep complex, complete with everything needed to keep a colony of elites alive and well through a manufactured apocalypse of their own design to create the New World Order.
Manufactured.
And remember we talked about Cheyenne Mountain?
Yeah.
The theory says that there is a tunnel that goes all the way to Cheyenne Mountain. 66 miles.
That. I don't know.
I believe it. We're going to find it.
Yeah, we'll go
We're
Goonies
doing a
style.
found footage movie. We're going down there.
You're going down there.
No. You're all coming with me. I can't do this alone. I'm still having nightmares from Nutty Buddy Cave.
Oh my God. Don't even bring that up. I don't even want to go now. No, I'm not doing it.
I bring that up to everyone I possibly can. It's my favorite story to mess people with.
I hate it. I hate it.
Where now, if I'm not mistaken, weren't there some like weird? Are you going to get into were there some like weird deaths at this airport? Are you getting into that at all?
So I wasn't going to, but let's talk let's talk a little bit about the unexplained deaths and the delays in construction, right? Throughout
Okay.
this entire project, there have been numerous unexplained deaths. People that have
Hmm.
just got killed randomly for no reason, dropped dead. People that got crushed by different things. All throughout the project. The project was supposed to be done in 1994 or 93,
Okay.
and it didn't get done until 1995. 2 years in several $1 million over budget.
Oh my god. Because of
The
the deaths, or
whole culmination of everything.
sure.
This all goes into the belief that just like Ralph Wilson Stadium, it was built on a Indian burial ground,
Okay.
which actually holds true for in this case because it was. Yeah.
Why would people? This is a great place to build. Let's dig up. Or we don't even have to dig them up. Let's just build it over.
Well, it was cheap. So,
Yeah. Okay.
America.
I guess.
So we talked about a lot here. We talked about Nazi runways. We talked about close encounters of the third kind with coordinates that go to a field that doesn't really have anything in it until now. Now it does. We talked about the New World Airport Commission. We talked about the New World Construction Company. We talked about inscriptions all over the airport. And we talked about a mural depicting basically the Nazis taking over the world or some New World Order or whatever. And we also talked about Anubis. We also talked about a demonic Mustang. We talked about underground tunnels and bunkers that litter the entire area. We talked about hidden runways. We talked about 6-story deep surviving complexes underground for the elites to survive in. What do you think the airport commission thinks about all this? The people that run the airport, they're
Yeah.
I
mean,
think they lean into it, man. That's great advertising.
you think it's advertising?
you would be right. They do. So it's become kind of a joke at the airport. So during this whole big construction project they have going on, they have gone and put these banners and posters all over the place. Construction or cover up.
That's awesome.
And it's, so anybody listening, it's a construction hat with an Illuminati symbol on the front. And learn the truth at Denver, what is it? denflyers.com. So these are all over the airport, and they're kind of cool. Let's see.
Yeah, I love the fact that they lean into it.
This one is, are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world? And it shows a picture of the demonic Lucifer with lasers coming out of his eyes in a mysterious background.
But if you like see Lucifer at night, his eyes really do glow like that.
Yeah, they say it does, but
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Well, I was there. I stayed, but I think my hotel faced the airport, or
Okay.
I didn't even look at Lucifer. I don't know. Maybe it scared me too much.
Well, you woke up in the middle of the night and Lucifer's just standing outside your hotel window.
I'd probably shit myself.
Okay. fair
So
enough.
this one says, coming soon, a secret portal to the underworld, streamlined security, and another misunderstood mural. Learn the truth at denverfiles.com.
I mean, I feel like I would do the same.
100%. So everybody's having fun with it, but with all conspiracies, right? Like, so we talk about conspiracies a lot and different facts and everything, and a lot of them come true, like the whole recording people's phone calls and things like that. There's always truth behind a conspiracy, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know the truth behind this one. I kind of personally believe there is some sort of bunker there. I don't think it's for the world elite. I think it's for basically politicians to evac
like
to.
the
or
president
something.
to get onto the. But I also I lean into the Freemason stuff too, and I think a lot of the theories stemmed because we know the Freemasons are a real organization.
We had Penyan.
Yeah, so I think a lot of it stemmed from that, and whether the Freemasons are this big mysterious organization or, they just had a bunch of rumors like this airport. Who knows? I didn't research enough about them to care, to be honest.
We should dig into that someday.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be a fun research episode for all three of us to do some research on and bring it to the table. But yeah, I love shit like this. I love like just kind of stuff that's fiction, possibly, but with some truth behind it.
Fiction with air quotes or question marks.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I was just looking, and I thought there was like some weird deaths in the bathroom or something. I don't think there. I think I'm thinking of something else.
No, I mean that might have been Tijuana Airport, but I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I was in the bathroom. It was kind of nice.
My favorite airport is the Bangkok airport, man. All the holes and stuff built in right to the side of the stalls. Oh, the best.
yeah.
Isaac's mortified right now.
No, yeah.
Why does he look 13 with a hat on?
I'm telling you, dude. It's just I'm real pissed off about it, to be honest.
Yeah. You look like 20 years younger with that hat on.
I'm gonna put a hat on and be like 10 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Shape shifting. So, what else about the airport, man?
Yeah. So that's the story about Denver International. I know there's tons more things, but this is all I researched right now.
Yeah, and we also try to cut our episodes to like 45 minutes to an hour. So we, gloss over some stuff, and there's some more stuff that you want to bring it up. Leave in the comments, guys. We always go in. We get notifications when there's comments, and love reading them, especially from Mr. Woolston.
Shout out.
I want to know Isaac's, because Isaac is, if anybody doesn't know, Isaac's usually the
critical thinker.
Yeah, the critical thinker. Whatever the mentalist of the
free
podcast.
thinking.
Yeah, or free thinking, the Freemason or the Freemason thinking person. Yeah. So Isaac, regale us with your science and truth of this. What do you think?
There's a lot of different things going on with this that are. I think kind of maybe separate issues from each other that just kind of people probably conflate, and that makes it seem a little more strange than it is. But like
human beings conflating something, come on.
Just whoever they hire to do their art and stuff was like out there, right? They definitely
got into my edible stash.
Something happened.
It is color.
And like the swastika thing has got to be just. I mean, it's just a coincidence.
It's just airports usually have different runways that line up for the wind, right? So they can take off and land into or with the wind. So that makes sense. I mean, not having Nazis, but it makes sense to have different facing runways,
right? Yeah, and and like all the deaths and stuff, or the one death from the guy's statue, it wasn't even at the airport, right? It was just while he was making it before he got moved there.
Yes.
But people like to talk about that. But the underground bunker stuff is interesting, because if there is some type of like world organization, people always talk about what's that? Like the World Economic Forum and stuff. People always say like, oh, these are the people trying to take over the world and make us all one big global government, which I actually think is probably going to happen someday.
Hopefully long gone.
What?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Isaac just dropped a truth bomb. He knows this kind of stuff, like so. No, ready.
Actually, it's in the Bible. It's gonna happen.
Oh, I do know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a good thing, but it is interesting to think that if there's like a group of elites that get together and plan like for like emergencies or like worldwide catastrophes. What would they do? Where would they build stuff like this? Like, this is the perfect time that they got this huge, massive construction project, right? Let's get in early and get our stuff in there, and we won't have to there won't be a lot of eyes on it because they'll just think they're building the airport.
And I feel like there's places like that everywhere, right? Like they're like, yeah, let's use this too, and then years later, like, oh, it's just abandoned. Yeah, who knows, man?
Yeah, it's
I know
interesting.
where I'm going. If there's a nuclear war, I'm heading straight to Lucifer. We're spending our last moments together.
Just
Sit
gonna
out there,
ride
smoking a
on
joint.
him.
Yeah, just you guys get a picture of me on Lucifer's back with my I'm doing like the Nazi salute with wearing my full World War II get up.
holding a bag of edibles, and
Yeah.
actually nothing's really going on. It's just Rob tweaked out with
It's
edibles.
just me tweaked out from the airport saying they were closed. My
Lucifer in
t-shirt
his
says
mind.
"Define closed."
Yeah.
So
So, yeah,
that's awesome,
the-
man.
It's good. It's fun to think about those things. So yeah.
Yeah, I like your conspiracy theory episodes. I definitely need to start taking some edibles before these episodes to really dig into them with you.
Oh,
Oh,
before we end,
okay.
talking about different things. So, how do you spell Chick-fil-A?
Well, don't do this.
Ready?
C-H...
CHICFILA.
Nope.
No, they changed it.
The
There's
K?
a K in it.
That's
No.
right. Yeah. I've
never
heard this one
was.
before. Yeah.
I only have, before we wrap up and go play some Fortnite, I only have one question for you guys. Who really is Satoshi Nakamoto?
Nobody knows.
Ooh, that's
Nobody knows.
Every once in a while I get on these weird like tangents and I'll just go in there and just sit there and read shit about it for days on end.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think it was because I downloaded like The Onion and I was poking around and stuff and like Bitcoin and everything. So I was really into it for a couple days. And if you go back and read it, it was most likely that guy, the Hal guy that passed away, right? Because then there was no activity from this guy after he passed away. But who knows at the end of the day? I just thought it was super interesting.
Do you know how many Bitcoin that guy holds?
R.I.P. if it's him,
Yeah.
And his
1.1
wallet,
million.
his wallet hasn't been touched ever, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So how do we, Isaac? You're smart. How do we mine the mine out of his wallet?
All you gotta do is find the key.
Yeah.
It's ours.
In my research, I accidentally downloaded one of these mining programs or something, and it just flashed up on my screen of mining different blocks and stuff. I freaked out and started trying to delete. And
No, dude, you downloaded Minecraft. You were just
Okay. And then I deleted the Tor browser and everything. I'm like, I'm done with this. I can't handle this.
No,
But-
Tor's good. Tor's good.
Tor's good,
Mhm.
but I wanted to see a lot of the stuff that is supposedly rumored for myself, right, going on there. So that's why I was poking around.
Yeah.
you don't want to use the dark web, dude.
Yeah, not a lot of the rumors are true. You can buy whatever you want there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go on there. Don't go on
I was
there.
looking at, and this probably isn't the best thing to tell Isaac, but I was looking at, like, you can buy people's social security cards and passports and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
I could
this
use
is
a new
insane.
number.
Yeah. I did a presentation about this for my family at our last Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
You
Can I?
was
can
it a
I see
PowerPoint?
Yeah, PowerPoint, yeah.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah.
Cool, because I
It won't
want
make-
to.
It won't make a lot of sense without, because I actually just went and did what you did, and I just screenshotted what I was doing, and
Sure.
I just talked about it. But so I don't have any words on there, but you'll just see the screenshots.
Yeah, I was just interested, and I want to see for myself like what is real and what's not real, because
Yeah.
you hear all these things about the dark web or whatever it may be, and to me it's Tor's not bad because it's more just privacy, right? And it
Yeah.
automatically kicks up a VPN. I like using Tor. I don't like having access to everything that I can buy. And it's and the process was I went through the whole process up until the finalizing thing just to see if I could do it.
Yeah.
And man, buying Bitcoin and transferring it to the coin that they use, like the XMR, that is pretty convoluted. And then having to use like PGP forever. We should do a whole episode on that sometime. I couldn't figure out how to decrypt PGP messages until I downloaded a certain program. It was nuts, man. It was cool.
Yeah. And some of those sites on there are like complete scams too. Like
Really?
they're just taking Bitcoin because people think they're going to get whatever they're trying to buy.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of honeypots on theirs too, so
Yeah.
watch yourself.
Yeah, there's a there's apparently like a Reddit like forum there that they really kind of call out a lot of the scam sites and
Yeah.
where I can buy my heroin for real and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So
Yeah, I've
Um,
seen that
Don't buy
already.
heroin. Don't do that.
no, what I would never buy heroin. I would buy crack first
Crack.
or
It's a hell of a
cocaine.
drug.
No, I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was fun. I was going to ask Isaac some questions about poking around in there, but I thought I might as well bring it up here.
Isaac, what do you think of the Brave browser?
I like Brave.
Yeah, Brave's good.
Freaking awesome. I
It's
started
good. I love
using it.
Yeah, I use my old boss turned me on to Brave. It's pretty neat. The only issue I have with Brave, and maybe it's different now, is it had a lot of what is the word I'm looking for? Like it didn't go well with certain things. It
No,
starts with a,
incompatibility.
yes, that's the word. Sorry.
Like what? Like what things?
It's better
Like
now.
certain pictures wouldn't load, and
Oh,
some
I never
sites
saw.
would load weird.
Do you know all those like clickbait articles on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I set my phone to use Brave now. So if I click on one of those, I just hit open and external. I don't have any of the ads. There's
Yeah.
no pop-ups, nothing. It's beautiful.
When I want to close your ears, Isaac. When I want to stream football, I use Brave, and none of the shit pops up asking me to get a single near me and buy a hooker and stuff like that.
Earmuffs, Isaac.
Anyway, let's go play some Fortnite. Isaac, I expect you to do the presentation on the dark web for one of our episodes.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Can
I
we
have to
do
find
that
a
for
way
an
to
episode?
do? I have to find a way to do an audio version without the
Well,
visuals.
you figure it out because your episode's next, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Well, gentlemen, I will see you in a few minutes on Fortnite. As always, be kind to yourselves, each other, and your insides, because Pizza After Midnight and the dark web are a young man's game.
Peace.
No,